And welcome back to the award-winning In Conversation, and I am joined here by a teammate, my Carlos Puyol,
Waiting for that.
Ethan MacKay. Thank you for joining me.
Welcome.
Very warm in here.
Absolutely stifling.
As Billy always calls it, the sauna, the laundry room. But in fact, it is a changing room. It is a changing room.
It feels like that moment when you step out into a hot country, you come off the plane, you get this burst of heat.
The heat, yeah.
And then it's just like burning your arms.
Which you don't get when you get off a plane when you step into Wales.
No, you get the rain.
Yes, absolutely agree. What's the hottest country you've been to? You been abroad much?
Cuba.
Oh.
I went with my
cigars
my
or not?
fiancée. No, we didn't get cigars. Her grandma has an issue with cigarettes, and she has to get everyone who goes away to max out their cigarette budget. So I was going to bring some back. I don't smoke. I was going to bring them back for the novelty, to be honest. But I didn't end up doing it. But
Which part of Cuba did you go to?
That's a very good question. Can't remember where it is. A tourist attraction. So they made this handmade bridge. Took them 15 years, and there's a section just for tourists. You have to be like sort of security there with guns, and none of the sort of homeland people can come over to this tourist area. There's a complex of about 7 hotels.
Okay.
Can't remember what it's called, but it was nice. It was probably about 40 degrees easily there. First night it was first day was overcast. We met this couple, had a few drinks, and we were sunburned right at the start of holiday. Just sitting in the pool, and it didn't even seem that hot. And then it got to the point where I ran back to get some sandals and burnt my feet because I didn't put my flip flops. And I was stuck halfway, thinking, what do I do? Do I run to the apartment and run back to my flip flops?
Well, the worst thing to do is stop.
Yeah, that's what I did. Shouldn't have really. I'm not as fast as them as I was now.
Great. So, I'm going to start on a fantastic thing to start on. You've just hit your 10%.
Yes.
About 5 minutes ago.
About 5 minutes ago, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Up the orange. I don't even think about saying up the oranges. Don't even dare. Fucking hate the oranges from last season. Anyway, they were just so successful. It was fucking annoying. That's the only reason I didn't like it. But hey ho. How'd you feel?
It's pretty good. Yeah. So I expected it because I was told last year I had like 2 kg. Didn't think I'd get it, to be honest. Obviously I had missed last week, so I had 2 weeks off. So the week I missed, I got so bad at KFC. You went to that pasture, spent a fortune on that steak, and
a fortune! How much did you pay for it again? 75 quid?
75 quid, yeah.
Jesus. I'd ask for a fucking blowjob for that as well. Jesus Christ. 75 quid for a steak?
Yeah.
I bet it was worth it though, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It was nice. It was probably the best steak I've ever had.
Yeah.
Will I do it again? Probably not.
Not for that price, no.
Not for that price.
No,
but,
no chance. No chance.
This week I ate pretty clean, avoided all temptations. Even watched a kid in work eat a Big Mac in front of me. I had a bottle of water yesterday, which was torturous. But it paid off. It paid off. And that's
you did it. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So 10%. You've only been here what? 5-6 weeks, isn't it?
8 weeks.
8 weeks.
We worked it out. 8 weeks.
Longer than I thought.
Yeah.
And you've adapted the Carlos Puyol role of the oranges as the strong centre back. So what was your reason to join the MANvFAT?
Well, put on a lot of weight. Me and my partner bought a house. We put up 3 stone when we bought the house in 6 months because we had no oven for a long time. It was just takeaway after takeaway. So put on a lot of weight, and I've always been going to the gym constantly, all muscle, never cardio. Always sort of left cardio to the side. And I was looking for a gym, and I just couldn't pay the prices. So the one on the corner was like £40 a month. So it was
I just signed up for that today, and it's £30 a month for a 12-month contract.
It is. So I had a lot of issues with the gym because you're in a contract, you can't leave unless you have some medical condition that makes you can't do it, and they basically wouldn't let me leave my contract when I needed to. So
what, that specific gym?
That gym in Cardiff. So
the one in Cardiff.
The one in Cardiff, but they've been changed over now. What I don't like is you have to give 3 months notice. So if you wanted to cancel, you've got to say I want to cancel, and they'll go okay in 3 months' time you've cancelled. That's the only problem I find with it. So I was looking for something where I could cancel easily, and I was thinking Pure Gym, but it's always full of loads of people who don't know what they're doing take over the machines, and I'm too impatient. If someone's on the machine, I'll skip it and go to the next part. So I was in an hour in the gym, and then this came up, and Power League, and I was thinking, oh, I do like football. My family all play football, but they're all stick thin. They got the good genes, and they all sort of really fit. So I could never keep up in a sort of a league like theirs. So I thought, oh, maybe I'll give it a try. And came here. So I didn't come for the weight loss really. I came to play the football, and the weight loss was a bonus then. I'm surprised how much it's come off, to be honest. It's not
okay, yeah. Quite surprised really, because considering it's a weight loss program with a football incentive, but you're using it for the other way around. You're using it football.
Yeah.
The weight loss then is a bonus and stuff.
I thought it's more chance that there's less people who are going to be really good, because the worst thing you want to go is go into a league where obviously you got the expectation of sort of winning the game, and that's what I don't like. I don't like the competitiveness. For me, football's a bit of fun. We used to, when I was in Cardiff, rent out a pitch and goal. We 5 of us. We just put the ball at a goalpost for 4 hours, because that's all it is just having a kick about, a bit of fun. So I came here knowing I was going to lose weight, which is a bonus, but also playing some football, getting better, and enjoying it, and meeting new people. So
are you enjoying it?
Yeah, definitely. It's highlight of my week half the time, especially today. So
terrific stuff. So what's your sort of goal going forward then? Because obviously you say weight loss isn't a massive, sort of isn't the main goal for you, but obviously you've hit your 10%. Have you got a goal going forward in sight to what you're sort of going to be happy with? Because you're saying you're enjoying it, but you've got to get to a point where you're sort of happy. What's your target?
Yeah. Well, I was 10% was my target. I didn't think I'd hit it this fast, so I've got to rethink now. But I think, I'd like to get to sort of 19 stone was like the lightest I've ever been. So I'm massive anyway. I'm 6'4", broad as hell. So even when I've lost the stomach, I'm still about 19, 18 stone. So 19 stone was when I was in my peak at the time in the gym. Still had a bit of a tum, still had a bit of fat around, but I was fit. Never physically fit, which is also my target. That's always just to get fit, be able to run around. I'm not sure my first time, but I remember you put me in midfield. I ran to the goals and I was dead. I was absolutely dead. And I was sitting there, why am I here?
Who done that to you?
Who did it? But
me?
Yeah, you put me in midfield.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
I thought you said you wanted to play there. Did you not?
I said anywhere. That's my problem. I said put me anywhere, which I probably shouldn't have. But yeah, so
done that to you.
I was absolutely dying.
What an awful gaffer I was. I do apologise.
But it worked. I'm much fitter now. I can play an easy 30 minutes. I played 2 weeks ago. Played 2 hours back to back, and the only thing that stopped me was my knees. So the fitness is getting there. So that's the main thing, is to get a lot fitter and maybe get to that 19 stone mark. I think I'm about another 1.5 stone off. I think I've lost 2.5 stone at the moment, so it'll be 4 stone then off. And
incredible turnaround in such a short space. To be fair, mate, well done. What sort of barriers have you incurred since? I mean, you've been on your 8 weeks. You've had a lot of good weeks. So what sort of barriers have you endured so far? Have you, sort of any sort of sticky points at all? Are you comfortable with how things are going?
I'm pretty comfortable. It's like I said, I've always, since I was 16, always been to the gym. So I've stuck to meal plans. I'm pretty good at that. I think the main barrier is work. Some days it's so full on. Obviously, I'm a youth worker, so I'm out in the community. For instance, like yesterday, it's Thursday, wasn't it? Yeah, yesterday I met 4 people back to back. It was an 1.5-hour appointment, so I was in town. So I didn't get lunch, didn't get time to have lunch. So my only point I could have had lunch was in McDonald's. It was like 3 o'clock, and it's so easy to say, I'll just have that. I'll just get a burger with him. It's not even paid by me, it's paid by the company, it's by expenses, so it's so easy, it's cheap, it's free. So that's the main barrier, is just having food where you are. So obviously, like I said, it was 2 hours till tea. I called the missus and like, right, I want you to put tea on right now, so when I get home it's done, so I can actually eat, because I had breakfast and that was it. And then some days when I do have more time, it's finding where to go. I have a rant all the time about how expensive eating healthy really is. For instance, I had a Subway salad on Tuesday. I was out all day again. I had Subway salad because I thought that's actually going to be cheap. It's going to be cheapish and also be healthy. And I think like £6 for a salad. But I was furious because you could go to McDonald's, a burger, fries, a large Coke, and you get so much more for your money. Granted, you've got to think of obviously the side of it and say, right, I'm having something healthy here, something that's clean. It's a nice hot day, so I enjoy salad anyway, but I just begrudge paying for healthy things that cost too much. It's the same with fruit as well. Fruit and veg, there's all a pack of oranges, same price as a bar of chocolate.
What's your thought on meat in dietary then?
Well, I think there should be meat in every meal. So I love the meat, but it's again, it comes down to the price. But I'm quite lucky that my partner doesn't like a lot of meat. So we just have chicken, and we don't really have red meat. We don't have pork. So I think chicken is probably one of the leanest meats you can get. And she hates fat. She's autistic, so fat on food, and she can't handle it.
She's not going to like me, then.
But she'll pick off every bit of fat, skin for me, because she does it for herself. So it takes away all those extra calories. So
I'm quite similar. I take off a lot of fat from the meat, and I know this won't be a popular sort of thing with a lot of people, but belly pork, there's a lot of fat on belly pork, and it's sort of like a half on a strip, and I don't touch it.
Really?
I don't eat the fat on it.
That's a delicacy of belly pork, though, is the fat.
Well, a lot of people say that, but I just don't eat it. I generally don't.
It's got an odd texture. This is a problem, because with autism, it's texture, smells, scents, and things. So it's a texture, because if, for instance, she has something that's cooked by someone else and they don't take it off, you can taste it straight away. She takes a bite and goes, no, it's out. Ruined the meal. So it's the texture of it. But I've never had an issue with the fat, and that's the problem, I think. I used to bacon fat, she used to give it to me, and because it's bacon's amazing anyway, so she just chucked the fat in a roll with the rest of the bacon. So now I've been having to take all the fat off, and it just goes in the bin. Such a waste. Right, I have the medallion, but little things like that I think is a good change as well for the diet.
Well, you've done really well so far, and I'm sure you'll continue to do exceptionally well going forward. I just want to mention one other thing as well, because I'm not sure many other people know about this, and I hope you don't mind me mentioning it. You're 22 years of age, and when you get married?
Next month.
Next month?
Yeah, next month. I think so.
School, sweetheart?
I met her when I was 17.
Okay.
So 5 years. It was 5 years this month, I think it was. So yeah, it's gone pretty fast. So for some, but it was quite a full-on relationship anyway, because she was in uni, so I basically lived with her in a flat in a uni floors, and then the second year we were together, we both got a flat together to save money as a student, because we were both we were splitting the rent, so we got a really cheap flat and stayed there, because the price of student accommodation is ridiculous these days.
I can imagine, yeah.
And I lived with her parents for 2.5 years, because we were saving for a house, so they let us in on really cheap rent. We saved up for the house, and now we've got a house, and so it's progressed really fast. I wouldn't choose anyone else to do it with. That's the main thing.
Oh, what a guy!
But we didn't.
Carlos Buyos got a sensitive side. I love it.
But I didn't think it'd be this fast.
So 22, homeowners.
Yeah.
Now you're going to get married.
Don't say kids.
I was just going to say, like, you know, when you add into the family, but no, I mean, no, fine, no, I won't mention it just yet. I won't mention it just yet.
We're not sure on when we're going to have kids. We've got a little dog now, so he's a handful. He's like
a little dog?
Yeah, a little dog. It's our wedding present at my auntie. So.
I'm officially handing my notice in at Gaul. I'm going to go and work with this guy. Because I might eventually get married. I've been with my missus 10 years, too long. I don't own an animal, but I have a kid. Could be mistaken for an animal. Yeah, he's orange, maybe an orangutan. And we live in a flat, so yeah. I'm going to go and work. Can I come work with you?
Yeah, go for it. I get paid pennies, she gets paid double my wage.
An in-conversation exclusive. Puyol and Bogdan join forces. Amazing stuff. Well, thank you for your time. I'm hoping to make the wedding. I will let you know, but thank you very much for the invite. Good luck with it all.
Cheers.
I'm
need it.
Zorging for the stag, did you say?
Yes, we're doing a Zol, what was it? Zol football.
Who's that to?
Gaul Cardiff.
Gaul Cardiff, right.
Yes.
So I go into if I do come, I'm going to end up going to the B brand of Gaul, of course, because we're obviously the best.
The pitches are much better, I must say.
Our pitches are much better?
Much better, yeah.
See, we haven't even got a greensman. Just saying. Well, thank you for that, and enjoy enjoy the rest of your journey, and we'll catch up again in the future to see how you're getting on as a married man, of
Sure we
course.
will, yeah. Well,
Thank
maybe,
you.
depending how long it takes.
Let's go and beat the Reds.
Let's go.